Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to the MindCrack server once again. It's been a while since we've been on the MindCrack server, but the Earl of Sandwich over there has not made any further progress from the last episode. Unfortunately, I haven't been on the MindCrack server since the last episode we recorded here. We had a lot of stuff going on. I'll just say that much. We had Ultra Hardcore, obviously, took up a lot of time, both recording and in the schedule and all that stuff. But I would like to dedicate, I would like to dedicate this episode to giving a proper recap, my own personal thoughts, just about everybody. Ooh, I can see through the world. Just about everybody who participated has made a video of some sort talking about their thoughts on how Ultra Hardcore went, and I figure I should do it myself. I meant to get this episode out yesterday. Today for me, Wednesday. Wednesday. But other things have taken place as well, so I've got that to talk about. Oh, hold on. I have minimal notes. I know my MindCrack episodes are supposed to be off the cuff, noteless, and without too much structure, but I have minimal notes just so I know what I want to talk about. But yeah, let's talk about Ultra Hardcore. What I'm going to do, I should probably talk about what I'm planning on doing. Obviously, I'm not working on the... That's kind of a funny thing to look back. Have I... I think I have gotten lost. No. Still this way, right? Trying to go back to the missile silo of doom and perpetual incompletion I should eat, so I do not die. Because I never fully explored the caves around and under the missile silo of continual incompletion. And I don't want to be working on the Earl of Sandwich because I've already displayed the fact that I cannot work, construct, design, and build and talk coherently at the same time. So I'm going to be doing this instead. We're going to pass by B00's kind of little mining village that he's been working on here lately. Hopefully pass by it relatively unimpeded. I don't know what upgrades or anything he's done to it recently, so I don't want to spoil anything. And I know that him and Generic B are in constant conflict over who has the better mine, the mine wars, so I believe that is our mountain. That one or the one next to it is our mountain with the missile silo on it. So we're going to make our way there. What are these holes in the side? This is a interesting conundrum. Did I do that? All right, let me see if I can hit a hole in one. But yeah, I'd like to recap Ultra Hardcore. Huh. Yeah. It just comes back around out here. Son of a. I'd like to recap Ultra Hardcore. Obviously, spoiler alert if you haven't finished... Ooh, can I do this? Oh, this is going to be a success. Great success. Oh, well, not really too great of a success. If you haven't watched the entire Season 9 of Ultra Hardcore, spoiler alert. So be wary of that. I'm going to talk about it and its results, but Ultra Hardcore Season 9 is complete. Yeah, there it is. And what we did is we split up into teams of 4 to take on, to be the first to kill the Ender Dragon was the goal. It wasn't to kill everybody else, as normal Ultra Hardcores are. You might notice I've done a little bit of work to the perpetually incomplete Fortune 3. What does this one have? I need pickaxes as well. This is the only pickaxe I have, and it's Silk Touch, and it's rather unappealing. Here, let me grab this iron one. That'd be better. I got multiple iron ones. Kill the Ender Dragon. Be the first team. Oh. be the first team, that actually might be a good thing to bring with, so I can make it day. No. Actually, it's going to be nighttime soon, is it not? Yeah. And then I can just sleep here. So, I said that I don't want to be building the Earl of Sandwich because I get distracted, and then I end up just getting distracted not building. Perhaps it's just my style of making Let's Plays on the MindCrack server. So yeah, here's the Earl of Sandwich. Done a little bit of smoothing out and refining the outer edges. And I was going through, I removed, there's still some right there. I tried to remove all of the vines, and I've been going around the walls and replacing them with smooth stone, but that takes forever and a day, and I've been back over doing the Earl of Sandwich instead, so boink. Here we are, we left the big G. Let's go to sleep, and then, yeah, there's caves all over the place. Yeah, like up there I've never been, back into the left I've never been, like over there. So we'll... Whoa, that was almost... Oh, I thought it was almost death. But yeah, let's go to sleep. Let's reset our spawn here, just in case. And then we'll continue talking about Ultra Hardcore. So yeah, Team Dookie, myself, BOO, Etho, and Doc M77. We're on a team. The old team from the previous Ultra... Oh, look at all this iron. I need iron. I would carry... maybe I shouldn't carry this on me. Do I? I don't have... Yeah, there's no way for me to get an ender chest. Dang, I need that iron. Anyway. We were on a team, and we had planned on doing a little bit of a recap because the final episode kind of ended very anticlimactically for us. And it's efficiency and unbreaking, so I'll use it. So we wanted to, it ended about 17 minutes in, so we wanted to maybe take 10 minutes or so and as a team recap the season, but we never had a chance before the final episode to get together and record such a thing, so unfortunately we're having to do this all separately from that, obviously, so maybe I should do that. So when I need to mine, I use the fortune, and when I need to just pick through walls, I use the efficiency. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Perhaps in the future we'll plan for more something like that, but, oh, hey, guy. You're stuck! You're dead now! You were stuck, and now you are dead. I have freed you from your prison. So my thoughts on the whole shebang... obviously, we were the most well-prepared. We had, very early on, enchanted items. We were the first... Hi. We were the first to get... Ender Pearls of all the teams, which I was surprised by. I thought we were behind in that regard. But we were not. And... like I said, we had enchanted armor and items. The thing we were lacking was arrows. Which was, I guess, the thing that slowed us down the most was the... Hey, guy. Was the lack of arrows. Oh, that is not what I wanted. So that was probably our first mistake, was not getting arrows sooner than we should have been able to. But I think it came down to, we were talking afterwards, and it seems like we're just too nice to each other. Like, none of us are particular leaders, I guess you could say. I thought this was gonna extend out somewhere. So, none of us could say, all right, we need to do this now, let's go. Or anything like that. And I think it also has to do with more than just the fact that we're not all, or any of us, aren't really leaders per se, is that I think because we like each other, and We don't want to disappoint each other, so we don't want to be the first guy to make a decision and end up having it, you know, ruin everybody else's day because it was the wrong decision. Or we don't want to make a personal decision that's wrong and then end up dying, which would then leave our team down a man. So we were all being exceptionally careful about everything, which obviously, while it made for everybody having the ability to stay alive longer, it reduced the overall, obviously, progression of reaching the goal. I believe if it came down to PvP, like your standard ultra hardcore matches, then we definitely had the best chance to win. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, guy. Boom! You're dead! One shot, one kill. Ooh. Look at this party going on. Party going on. Party going on over here. So yeah, that, I think, was one of our issues, obviously. Is that we just took too long. And I think we all, on top of that, had the mindset that it was going to take a lot longer than it actually did, obviously. We didn't quite anticipate that everybody would be trying to rush for the Ender Dragon when the first person died to the Ender Dragon, which was Seth. I mean, we all took that as a wake-up call, like, oh, everybody's going to be rushing, right? But then we also stopped and thought about, well, maybe it's still too soon. Which is the reason why the entire... what was their name? Cobble Haters? Team? Or no, that was the one that Paul was on. Wasn't it? I don't remember now. The team with Seth and Avidia and those guys went in and they got wiped out. So we thought, okay, it was too soon for them. It's probably still too soon for everybody else to try to go to the end. And hello, Pyro. So I think that's the general consensus we came to. Obviously the incorrect one, but yeah, so that's where that went. Okay. I didn't understand most of those words. Wow, this place, gotta say. Whoa, triple hit. Oh, hell's blazes. I should cave this whole thing out and make it my underground. Oh, yeah, like this. I spent a long time digging out a whole area for my evil lair, and this place is already all open. Where you going, guy? Ring around the rosy? Oh! Oh! Nope, you're dead. As are you, and you. So yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, so we were, it reminded me a lot of, if you remember Season 3, which was the first PvP Ultra Hardcore. A lot of people, including Good and Pause and others, were playing for the long-term game. They thought it was going to take multiple days of recording. Like, we would stop and say, okay, call it here, and then we'll continue next week or something like that. They thought it was going to take a while, and they were playing for the long term, when in fact people like myself and Pause and Etho were playing short term, and I never even built a chest. I'm like, there's no time for chests. We gotta move quickly. So I feel like we took that slow route that we should have learned from Season 3 not to take. Well, we dropped a potato. But I guess my overall thoughts, when I heard we were doing the Ender Dragon, I wasn't particularly pleased. being, as I mentioned in the episodes, I never, on my own, in any world, legitimately took on the Ender Dragon. I was part of the... Ow! Ow! I was part of the MindCrack thing. Oh, that's gravel, not a guy. I was part of the MindCrack thing, but we all attacked him with, like, bread and stuff. Non-lethal forms of attack on the Ender Dragon. So that doesn't count. I knew the process. I've watched other people. I watched BOO and I watched Brian Lorgon 111 in their single-player worlds take on the Ender Dragon, and in both of those cases, my only experience is I watched them, right when they spawn in the end, get knocked off the edge by the Ender Dragon, so it was a very... Ow. Hey guy, I have a Bane of Arthropods sword, rather. You're dead. Ah. Ow. Isn't this... I think people were saying me... No. Huh? No, something... Oh yeah, I have a Thorns chest plate. I was wondering in the last episode, skeletons were shooting me, and they were taking damage every time they shot me. I'm like, what is that about? Is there some sort of... Am I reflecting the shots back at them with my sword? But it's actually... That's what Thorns does, apparently. It has a chance to reflect the shot back at the enemy. Oop. Overlighting. Wow, this place is pretty crazy. Perhaps I will throw my own hat into the Mine Wars ring. I have a pretty boss-looking place here. Boss? Let's never use that word again, Kurt. Hey, guy. Nope, that's gonna blow. Yep. Figuratively and literally. Oh god, indeed. No, he's not... Don't do it. Alright, hold on. Oh, he still went, dang it. But yeah, I wasn't particularly excited about the Ender Dragon thing. To me, this is my personal opinion, the End and the Ender Dragon are both... Whoa. The most, kind of pointless parts of the game. You know? It's still some... When did they release it? Why did that not stack? It's still... What, they released it 1.9 or 1... Or 0.9 or 1.0 or something like that. The End and the Ender Dragon are still just as pointless now as they were when they were first added. There's no reason logistically to go kill the Ender Dragon. You can't do anything with the egg. The only reason people do that is to end up building Enderman farms and XP farms in the end, you know? And years later, we still don't have a real gameplay style reason to go into the end to kill the dragon. So to me, it doesn't necessarily... When I think of Minecraft, I do not think of the Ender Dragon or the End or anything like that. So I hope... I don't know, to be honest, Dinnerbone does not seem like the type of person to... Oh, found a spawner. To be fixing that sort of stuff, or to be improving upon that sort of stuff. He's more of a... Ow! Don't put me in the lava. You know, he's more about improving the mob AI and things, and you know, adding stuff like the wither and stuff like that. I don't think he's really into adding some sort of storyline. I don't know why I just don't get rid of that source block. Whoop, that's why. He's not really into adding storyline or anything to Minecraft, I don't think, with the End Dragon or anything. So I don't know. I don't know what they'll end up doing with that, but right away I was a little bit turned off by that, to be honest. I suppose, isn't this stuff somewhat of a commodity? But I know the sentimental connotation with the first 2 seasons of actual Ultra Hardcore, where Good and the guys, Team Nancy Drew, before they had the idea to make Ultra Hardcore PvP, just did the cooperative, tried to kill the Ender Dragon in Ultra Hardcore mode. So that I got, and that I could appreciate, and I certainly appreciated being able to get back together with Team Dookie, and doing something cooperative for a change there. Yeah, you know me. So yeah, that part of it I understand. That was fine, but not a fan of the Ender Dragon still. This is probably a bad idea. Maybe it was a good idea. Woo! This lava, it's going on forever. Indeed it was, Kurt. Indeed it was. Why am I coming down here? I thought I needed stuff. Oh, dang. I mean, I guess I can backtrack and start collecting this iron, right? Oh, wrong one. So that's upsetting. I think I thought there was a lot. If you watch the other perspectives, I think Good is one of the people who had the best perspectives this season. The whole Ender Portal thing, which I still can't understand what happened with the Ender Portal between him and Team Pottymouth, where he went into his end portal, or nether portal rather, started building around it and saw that it was them, it was their Ender Portal, and they started coming back. He left and came out on a brand new portal up top, but then Anders came through and ended up on where Team Pottymouth was, and then they panicked for a bit, and then simultaneously two of them went through. I think it was Anders and Pyro, and end up back at their underground base. And at the same time, Good is breaking the portal up top on the mountain, and he has time to get away. But then the other two guys from Team Pottymouth, rather, go through the portal and end up at a third portal up top, right adjacent to the one that Good just deactivated. So that is all very confusing. I didn't quite understand what happened there, but it all was very, very tense and certainly dramatic, that's for sure. So I think Good is probably one... Holy Moses. Definitely a contender for having the best footage for the season, thanks to that and other things. But yeah, and then of course, speaking of footage, I wouldn't have wanted our video to end any other way than to have we came out of the Nether and we're like, all right, we gotta prepare, we gotta decide something here, and then we're gonna go for the Ender Dragon because apparently everybody's doing that. But first, we both, myself and Etho really had to use the bathroom, so we left and started using the bathroom, and we were AFK, and BOO was trying to just entertain on his own. And then the match ended because you hear the weird noise. That was pretty funny watching, listening to BOO afterwards, as he's like, all right, I have to do kind of solo commentary here, and then all of a sudden the weird, which we had no idea that the that the killing the Ender Dragon made a noise for everybody, even in the overworld. Oh, why did you? I heard another. Yeah, so I don't. that was just. It couldn't have ended any other way. Don't do it. So that was funny. I think that was just a funny thing to happen at the end. Icing on the cake to an otherwise exciting but disappointing end to Ultra Hardcore Season 9. I am going to say, I guess I can show my hand afterwards. After you play ultra hardcore, it's been a while. So after we played, I was, and after I realized, we took too long. We should have capitalized on our head starts in ultra hardcore. I really wanted to play ultra hardcore again. I was like in the mood, and I'm like, I knew what I could do better and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit, but I've been on and off whenever I have a free chance, whenever a video is rendering or uploading or something and I can't do anything else on the computer. Just in single-player mode, making a brand new random world in not ultra hardcore, but hardcore mode, and just trying, like within 30, 40 minutes, what would be particularly 1 or 2 episodes. Oh, another spawner! Gosh, I'm on the money today. You are still a zombie. Well, I mean, you're a new zombie spawner, but what do we got? More iron, I'll take it. I have no need for redstone. I guess I can take some bread. Our cocoa beans. Nah, you can get those in rainforests now. Buckets, not too much. I guess I'm collecting gunpowder, why not? And I suppose I'm also collecting the mossy cobble. But yeah, I've been loading up and just doing like test runs, testing myself on how quick I can get up and running in the event we do another ultra hardcore, and perhaps, I'm not sure, we haven't made any specific plans as to what we will be doing for the next season or when we will be doing the next season of ultra hardcore. It definitely won't be the Ender Dragon. That was just kind of a one-off thing. I mean, if we end up doing that again, there will be some changes, obviously, and some time delay between. Hello. But yeah, I've done maybe about, I don't know, 5 or 6 worlds where I just start up the world in hardcore mode, and I'm like, okay, quick, what do you got to do really quick? First step, second step, go through all the steps of what tools and how many woods you need, how much wood you need to chop down first to get the right amount of equipment to get going, and then food, and armor, get up and running, and hopefully try to get as much of that stuff as possible in the first 30 minutes or so, which would be the first episode per se. And there have been some failures, have been some successes. I'm very proud of myself that in one of those successes, I discovered a skeleton spawner and was able to transform it into a harvester for both XP and... do I need gold? Not really. For both XP and arrows and things. And it's one of those things where now that I've done it, I'm kind of questioning the efficiency, being as my goal now is quickness. I'm kind of questioning the efficiency. It took a while, and I didn't take any damage in doing it. But skeletons are dangerous things, and that was what I was about to start to say is... I'm assuming, I'm not sure what we're doing, like I said, in the next season of Ultra Hardcore, but I'm assuming we'll be doing it in version 1.5 at least. And skeletons, man, that is going to be a very interesting first episode of Ultra Hardcore, whether or not we do solo, PvP, or teams, or anything like that. But I would put money on the fact that half of the players are going to die to skeletons on the first night, just because they are ruthless. And when you don't have, as most cases in Ultra Hardcore, when you don't have a bow and arrow for the first, hour at so, you come across a skeleton, your instinct is to fight it off, to try to stop the arrows from coming at you. But when you don't have a bow and arrow, the melee attacking a skeleton is not an advisable thing to do. It's more of a just run is all you gotta do. I successfully at some times was able to run away and then hunker down and then get the guy at his knees, but even then that's dangerous at best. But holy cow, these fortune picks. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. So I've had some successes, some failures. It's all testing. It's like, okay, I haven't, in all of those worlds, like I said, I tried maybe 6 times or so. In all of those worlds, all the cavings that I've done the first hour or so, haven't found any diamonds. So I'm wondering, have they made diamonds more rare in 1.5? That is certainly going to put a hamper on enchanting, and also would make me decide against turning a spawner of any kind into an XP grinder if you can't find diamonds. But I haven't been able to find any diamonds. Plenty of gold. It seems like gold is a little bit easier to find, as we're seeing here. This isn't, by the way, this isn't 1.5 terrain generation, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the next Ultra Hardcore. Like I said, a little bit, all in good fun, of course, but a little bit disappointing. Do I really need a potato? I don't think I need a potato. BWO has a potato farm. Neighbors are home. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to organize things. I'm trying to make more torches. Torches, torches, torches. I need more torches. Whoop. Oh, that's too many. All right, very nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Ultra Hardcore is always fun. And now that we're back in the swing of things, I'm hoping we can do more. Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, those are my kind of overall thoughts about Ultra Hardcore. Yes, and I also realize, I forgot to mention that I suppose I have the honor, I guess, of being the first player in Ultra Hardcore of going the entire match without taking a single hit point of damage, which might be chalked up to, like I was talking about before, being a little bit too cautious. Maybe I should have taken more risks and accepted a little bit more damage, just for the sake of doing better by the team or by the objective. But yeah, I'm extremely careful. Even as you can tell here, I've got full-on diamond stuff and flame bows and things like that, yet I'm still taking it rather gingerly around here. That's blast protection. I could probably still survive that drop, though. Although getting back up is going to be an issue. Woo! Yeah, see, well, like I said, this isn't 1.5 terrain, so my assessment of being able to find... That's a shame. Being able to find diamonds is not valid in this world. What's up here? Whoa. New place.